Hey guys, it's BearInABackpack. Welcome to Momodora, Reverie Under the Moonlight. So this is the next game I've decided I want to play through and share with you guys. I've beat it a couple times now, and I've really enjoyed playing it, and I think you guys would like seeing how it works. And, you know, hey, maybe even check it out if you really like it. So, let's get started. Yeah, the artists and sound engineers on this game did a really good job. They were able to do quite a bit with the pixel art style that they had, and you'll see when the music really kicks in, they did a great job with it. Oh, let's see, let's come up with a voice for this guy, shall we? I'm afraid this is as far as I can take you. I'm sorry. Anything close to the city is too dangerous. Surely that shouldn't be a problem for a priestess like you. Fighting using a leaf must be difficult. But I have faith in your ability to seal the curse away. It has spread to your land too, after all. For now, maybe the best you can do is seek an audience with our queen. Alright, here we go. So I'm playing as the priestess, and like the guy said, I indeed do use a leaf as my main weapon. It's a maple leaf. Woo! It is exceedingly fun to smack things with the leaf and destroy them. It's kind of funny. So if you go down here, there is a treasure chest that has a whole bunch of stuff in it. Yay! Woo! So those little like pink star things are actually called monies. Yep. They are called monies. Let's see if I can find my items. There we go. Alright, so yeah. So they're called monies and they're used for, as you might imagine, with something called monies, for buying items, and you'll get to that point later in the game. You don't really have the option of doing that right away. Now this thing here is where you first get a bellflower. In fact, you get 3 of them, and they serve as the game's healing items. So I like to compare this game to kind of like a 2D Dark Souls in a way. There's, you know, the HP heavy boss fights. It's pretty unforgiving in terms of damage. When you get hit, you take quite a bit of it. And you have an Estus Flask-esque item. Estus Flask-esque. That's kind of weird thing to say, but nonetheless, you have something that's very much like an Estus Flask, which is the bellflower. So it lets you heal, but you only have so many of them. Smack! Beat a beat to death. Die beat! Oh god. Ah! Ah! There we go. Oh no! The monies! I need the monies. Hop over this guy. Smack, smack, smack! Yeah! Yeah, so like take a second just to listen to the music here. And you even have like the ambiance of like the background, you know, you've got birds chirping and wind blowing. The sound design is really good in this game. So yep, you also have a bow, which I used and didn't actually tell you guys about. Yep, bow, woo! And you use it for, as you might imagine, ranged attacks. And you do have the ability to also power it up if you hold down the button and then do that. Then you get to fire 3. Woo! This thing here is one of the bells in the game. Now they count as save points, and you can save either by smacking them with the leaf, smack, 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 or by just pressing up near them and you'll get to a point where you can save. It'll open up this little menu. So you can save, you can warp later in the game, and you can just leave after that. The warp ability is something you unlock by collecting one of the crest fragments, and you'll see what those are in the next couple episodes here. Alright. So sometimes you'll have to roll behind enemies, because if you try to attack this person, right, it's just not doing anything, so you have to roll behind them and then attack them. Now, the roll counts as both kind of like a quick move, but it's also your dodge for the game. So you use it if you want to try to avoid getting damaged by things. You can roll out of the way of them, either trying to hit you or maybe hit you with a ranged attack. You can roll out of the way. Oh. I always feel bad killing the pixies. Like, they just make this, like, really pitiful, like, ah! noise. Like, I feel like the bad guy here. Like, oh no. Oh, elevator. Woo! Now, if you're ever confused and not really sure where you're going, because you might be thinking, like, well, is there a map? I mean, it seems like I get lost pretty easily. There is, actually, if you just hit the back button. Voila, map. Or, alternatively, you can go into your start menu and pull it up there. It tells you how much of the map you have complete, and you can look around. So, you can tell where you've been, where you haven't gone yet. This becomes really useful, especially your first time playing through, where you don't really know where anything is. That way you can try, like, oh, okay, I haven't gone to this room yet. Maybe it's in there. So I definitely had to do that my first time playing through this. So I had no idea where anything was. Ow! Pixie hit me with a dagger. Ah, and that one's throwing grenades. Oh. Ow. Ah, no. I died. No. Alright, so something important to note here is A, keep an eye on your health because it goes down really quick as you saw, and I forgot to heal. And also B, this thing, the bell, saves your progress, but there is no quick save. So if you end up dying like me there, anything I did up to that point, no matter how long I was playing the game for before hitting a bell again, is gone. Gone forever. So you definitely want to make sure you hit the bell. Whoop. Alright, it's personal now. You killed me once. That's it. I don't feel bad anymore. I'll kill all of you. Oh. Ow. So yeah, see, the treasure chest is back, and all the enemies are back, and yeah. Yeah, we'll just run away. Ah, no, I'm poisoned. Yeah, if you get hit by the grenades, you will get poisoned. So you'd have to be careful of that. So you'll start just taking like a little bit of bleed damage constantly for a little while. So it's not too bad. I mean, it's not super damaging. It goes away pretty quickly too. So if you get hit by it, just make sure you keep an eye on your health and heal every once in a while. Now this big giant guy, the like beat troll or whatever he's supposed to be, is a little more difficult to kill. And you got to try and roll past him. Now you have to be very careful with your rolling, because if I just roll like there, you roll into him, and running into enemies damages you. So you have to time it, so like almost to him and then roll. Then you won't get any hits on you. I like to use my bow because they get a lot of range on him, and he can't really swing at you until you're like right next to him. If you can try to just kill him with the leaf, but it tends to be a lot harder. And as you can see, he takes a lot of hits to take down, but not too bad. Oh no, monies. Woo, almost up to 100. So see this little like glimmer or the flash here? So that's letting you know that there's an item there. So an astral charm. So let's check that out. So you have both active and passive slots. The active slots are things like health, you know, quick bonuses, like maybe gives you extra damage for a certain amount of time. Things you have to use, hence active. For passive, they're things like the astral charm, where sometimes enemies will drop twice as much money. So now that's just happening all the time. So I don't have to equip it anymore or do anything else with it. You know, it's just kind of always working. Hello, pixies. Goodbye, pixies. Oh god, grenades everywhere. Oh, well, I guess I'll jump over them then. Ah. So use the little like pink jelly blocks to get a little bit higher jumps. See, so normal jump, jelly jump. Woo! So now I have to use my bow to activate this orb here. Oh, if I can hit it, that is. There we go. And that will open up this doorway for me. You'll come to find in this game, there are a lot of places where it just takes forever. So like the elevator will just take forever to go up or come down, or the wall will take forever to move. It's kind of unfortunate. So in not too long here, we should be getting towards the first boss of the game. Oh, yep, and you do have to be on the lookout for secrets, so just like that. Sometimes walls will be kind of like illusory walls again, very much like Dark Souls, and you can go through them like that. Voila! And that's where I get one of the first vitality fragments. So it increases your HP. So that's why it looks like I lost a little health. It's actually, they don't fill up your health meter if you get one. So you lose, you don't really like lose health, I guess, but your health increases, but you don't get health to replace it. Let's talk to this lady. I have no business with you. Go away, you stupid girl. Oh, fine then. I don't care. I guess I'll just go back to the genocide of your people. Come back here. Yeah, knock back your dagger. You got shit. Ow. Actually, you know what? I think I missed a treasure chest back here now that I think about it. Oh, ow. Gotta heal. Yep. There's a treasure chest down here. Voila. Oh. Jumped right back out of the area. There we go.
Aha! Give me the money! The money is mine!
Oh. Smack! Yeah. Gonna use my remaining bellflowers to heal here. Gotta wait for the poison gas to go away. There we go. Yep. Die beat. And wait for the damn block to come down. See what I mean? There we go. Alright. And now we wait for it to go back up. Yeah, exactly. It's like waiting patiently, kicking the dirt off her shoes. Just like, well, any day now this platform will come back down. Eventually. Alright. And we're going to avoid this person. We're actually just going to jump over the pit. And we should be getting close to the final bell right before the final boss for this area anyways. No, game's not that short. It's not the final boss for the game. Boy, wouldn't that be something that's like, and the game's over. Yep, done. Thanks for playing. Alright, smack. Ring-a-ding-ding. There we go. Got the bell. Gonna hit it again just for fun. And we're gonna move on. Alright, game's first boss. The weird centipede girl thing. Arthropod Demon Idea. So with her, if you see that kind of like flash by her head, like I'll see if I can get her to do it again. I'll point it out. Nope, not that. That's her swing. Let's see. That lets you know she's about to do some sort of attack. She also has other tells. She doesn't always do that, but like if she stops for a second, she's probably about to do an attack like that, right? And then an attack. Oh. Yeah, so she's got a couple different moves in this form. About halfway through the battle, she'll start doing a little more damaging attacks. But she'll either kind of run forward and try and hit you with her tail, which does a ton of damage. In fact, I think it might insta-kill you. And she also has a swipe like that, like she just did. And she'll also throw a poison grenade out of her mouth. Eventually, however... Or, yep, I forgot about that. She also has poison breath, so you gotta be careful. Try and stay a little ways away from her for that. But a little ways through the battle, she'll start setting off poison jets over here near the wall. However, that's the only spot they appear, so as long as you stay pretty close to her, it's not really that much of an issue. Yep, there's the poison jets. So she'll try to like push you into them, but it's really not that bad. Be sure to keep healed though, just to keep on top of things. But yeah, you kind of got to jump and attack in order to hit her. Alternatively, you can also hit her with the bow if you jump and then shoot. Almost got her. There we go. I like how she like slowly turns to stone. It's kind of cool. All the music goes away, makes it very like ominous. This has to be one of my favorite rooms in this game just because of the water effect. Like, look at that. It really does look like there's a pool in the game. Like, for having very pixelated, 8-bitty kind of graphics, it looks really, really good. Also, like the flowing leaves in the background and the ambient sounds. It's a really cool place. I like it. This is one of my favorite rooms. And then there's this guy. Oh, of course. Jump right in front of him.
Sorry, who are you? I see. So you're Kaho, huh? What a unique name. Call me Ascorn. I take it you're unaware of the situation in these lands? You mentioned your journey brought you here in search of the Queen. If you really intend to continue further into the Kingdom of Karst, beware. A ghastly presence has been enveloping everything. The Sacred Grove is one of the few untouched spots.
Alright. What else does he have to say? Usually they have like one or two things.
Karst City is ahead. As dangerous as it is now, I must visit it and search for a beloved one.
Alright, well, let's hope he finds her. Ooh. Music change. We're in Karst City now. Ooh, it's kind of creepy in here. And there is actually a hidden thing if you jump down on this side of the bridge and run back to the other area. See that little silver thing on the ground? If you ever see any of those in the map, what those are, they're ivory bugs. See? And you can trade them to a rabbit later in the game that gives you rewards for picking them up. So if you ever see one, pick it up. It'll be worth your time. All right, so I'm going to smack the bell. Bing! All right. And I think we're going to make that the end of this episode, but join me next time when we talk to this adorable little panda person and move on into the inner depths of Car City. All right, guys, see you then.